What's up, YouTube? YuGiOhTube here, trying to save you a lot of money on a lot of fake cards out there. If this video does go and help you, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button below. For $15.64, you could go and buy the Big Three First Edition LOB. Big Three cards, the Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and of course the Red Eyes Black Dragon. What a great deal, right? $15.64. You can now afford that luxurious LOB First Edition Big Three. Obviously, 94 pieces available. Obviously, these are fake cards, okay? But they're pretty good fakes, okay? And let's take a look at them. Okay, so here's the Blue Eyes White Dragon, as you could see here. This is from AliExpress. You can see the text is all good to go. The bottom right corner, you've got the gold Eye of Anubis stamp. First edition text also looks pretty good too. The only thing to worry about, or I guess note, is that the Eye of Anubis here is a square cut. Okay, so it's more rigid, the edges of the square. Real Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they should have more of a rounded corners. Okay, so you see that little square in the Eye of Anubis? The corners should be rounded on that. They should not be cut very straight and square. Okay, so that's one big tell and one big giveaway. The Blue Eyes White Dragon also has the gold text, but it does just look a little bit more reflective than the usual ultra rare on the vintage cards we're used to. And of course, finally, the most important part of how you could really tell is the surface of this card. It just looks so grainy. Okay, it's not glossy, it's not wavy, it's grainy. Okay, if you look at it, you could almost see like mini specks, mini dots, mini speckles on the surface of the card itself. It just does not look like the surface of a real, authentic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Having said that, the attribute stars of this card, look at them. They look fantastic. Usually with fakes, the red attribute stars are the problems. Usually they cannot fake those correctly. This card has been perfected. The text has been perfected. The attribute stars have been perfected. The surface and texture of the card obviously have not been perfected. Okay, so that's a huge tell. And of course, the bottom right corner of the Eye of Anubis, that should not be straight edges and straight corners on it. It should be rounded. Okay, same thing for the Dark Magician. Great looking card as a fake. Okay, so that's the concerning thing. The fakes are getting really close to the real stuff. But as you could see, oops, let's go back to that. But as you can see, it's got that gritty, grainy surface. And then finally, let's look at the red eyes here. And that really shows it. Look at that surface, how poor quality that surface is, the texture of the card. It's so crazy that you can hardly even see the red eyes text in the gold text on the top. That's how bad the surface does look. It looks really cheap. Okay, but again, everything here looks pretty normal in terms of the text. The Eye of Anubis still wrong, but unfortunately, the attribute stars in the text are pretty darn good. So that is also a major concern. You could buy all three for $15.64. And what's horrifying about this is you can go and try and scam somebody with this and go to your local card shop or card show or YCS and say, look at all these pretty near mint condition Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Dark Magician. I want $1,000 for it. And this good scammer will get away with that to a lesser known vintage kind of expert person. So yeah, that's a big problem. If you look at the back of the cards here, they look pretty good too. So that's really concerning. They look really, really good. Again, I'm sure the texture is off. I'm sure the feel of the card is off. You really probably would want to see it and feel it in person in order to really get a grip on what's real and what's not. So yes, these have been selling. Last time I looked, it's of course from China to the United States from AliExpress. You know, there's 91 left. And I saw it when there was like 100 something. So now I'm really concerned. The guy only has 86% feedback. I wonder why. But this guy should not even be allowed to be selling this stuff on this platform. 294 followers. I mean, this is ridiculous that this is even legal. I mean, Konami or Yu-Gi-Oh should go and kind of boot and yeet this guy off the platform. But who knows? When I looked at similar related items, voila, look at this. You got some nice... Festa. Oh, okay. They at least say not original. Okay, that's good. They say not original here. Okay, but these are, you know, obviously the known Festa Blue Eyes White Dragons original cards. Again, it's just going to get tougher and tougher to distinguish here. Now, obviously, the Japanese writing, that's the only one you need to worry about. These other ones, they're an ultra rare, so don't even need to worry about the prismatics. And then look, here's the DDS. Okay, they also note that it's not original. Did the other one note it's not? Okay, yeah, I apologize. They did note that it's not original, so that's why they're still on the platform. That doesn't kind of exempt them from selling fake stuff. I don't agree with that at all, but they all say it's not original. Oh, it's the same guy here as well. So let's look at the fake DDS stuff. So, fake DDS Dark Magician here. Looks pretty decent, actually, which is concerning. The actual text in the Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician, the actual like text writing on the actual card, the prismatic writing of Blue Eyes, it seems like too reflective in a way. It seems like it does not have that same exact pattern, or just the printing of it is almost too bright and vibrant when the real card is not that bright and vibrant. So that's a good tell right there, actually. Just from that one photo, you could kind of see. This Dark Magician does look a little bit better, unfortunately. It looks also like there is some hollow bleed. These DDS cards never had any hollow bleed, so keep that in mind. Alright, the DDS Dark Duel Stories promo cards never had any sort of hollow bleed, at least that I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of them. I've never seen full hollow bleed like this, extending onto the face of the card, like you see here, going past the photo, okay? And then I'm just trying to see if there's a... No, I can't. Now, the back photo, unfortunately, is the same, it seems like, for all the cards that this guy is selling. I can't really get a good grip on the back. You know, this is definitely concerning. Oh, and of course, you've got first edition here. So, you know, the Blue Eyes, that's a dead giveaway. There should not be a first edition DDS Blue Eyes. That should be obvious, fairly obvious. Okay, this one does not have first edition, so a little bit more realistic here. But yet, this video, I hope, helps you to avoid the big scams of the industry. It's really easy for someone to probably go and buy a bunch of these to try and sell or trade them to an unsuspecting other party at a YCS or at a show or at a card shop, and try to kind of scam somebody. And the goal of this channel is not to, you know, get anyone in trouble, but it is actually to avoid anyone getting scammed. So obviously, even though they say that these are not original cards, nobody wants to get scammed. You're talking big money. You're talking thousands of dollars invested with these cards. And unfortunately, fakes are getting better and better. But as always, there are ways to tell the difference, especially with the surfaces. Make sure if you go and you buy one of these on eBay, for example, not one of these, but buy a DDS card, buy an LOB card on eBay or local. Make sure that you do your due diligence and inspect the card pretty meticulously. You know, you want to make sure that the card itself is authentic, because you're talking thousands of dollars on the line. I know eBay has an authentication program. I don't know how long that's going to stay for, and honestly, I don't even trust the people at eBay to authenticate these cards. I mean, some of these are looking so good that you could really get, you know, kind of screwed over here. So please watch out for these Chinese fake knockoff cards from AliExpress. And unfortunately, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more of these out there that you want to just keep an eye out for and avoid at all costs. All right. Do you have any questions about whether your card is real or fake? Go and comment, like this video, message me on Instagram. If there's anything on my eBay page as well that interests you, of course, only authentic stuff that I sell, go and send me a message on Instagram, or just go ahead and check out my eBay store down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have you ever gotten scammed? Have you ever gotten a fake card? Have you ever gotten ripped off? That would be a great story as well to get into. So comment down below. I remember personally a lot of those Chinese fakes. They were really bad fakes. Some people also remember those foil fakes that you see on my channel as well. Go check out some very funny videos where I open a bunch of fake cards in binders, and it's really, really weird. Okay, I hope everyone enjoys. More content involving fake and real Yu-Gi-Oh cards coming. PSA graded returns coming here as well, and some really, really cool, weird stuff, because this channel is weird. All right, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you all for all your support, subscribers, likes, comments, and all that good stuff. Until next time, hope this saved you some money down the line. Till next time, YugiohTube signing out.